The divine rage that fuels your vengeance is not merely a mythological weapon, but a manifestation of the grief you have been taught to transmute into violence. And true power requires not channeling fury through heroic conquest, but integrating the weight of ancestral trauma, until justice becomes an act of radical reclamation rather than cyclical destruction. In Immortal Fury, Eliza Raine transforms the Greek mythology romantasy trope into profound exploration of feminine sovereignty and post-heroic healing, proving liberation isn't found in defeating monsters, it's forged in honoring the woman beneath the legend, when every epic demands she remains instrument. This psychologically precise narrative makes every clash of bronze feel like both testimony and elegy, where consent to fight is negotiated through self-trust rather than assumed destiny, and peace means protecting your humanity when the pantheon demands you sacrifice it for glory. From olive grove and blood narration, listeners enter worlds where myth is syntax and presence is the only unbreakable vow, perfect for fans of emotionally intelligent romantasy where female complexity defies patriarchal epics. When cursed heroine Alara Vance is bound to Hercules' final labor, expecting ritualized suffering, she discovers his torment mirrors the exact suppression she's endured beneath centuries of performative obedience, and his quiet refusal to enforce heroic hierarchy creates space for connection defying god-mortal dynamics. Navigating divine curses and buried attractions, Alara realizes this quest isn't about completion, but recalibration, with Raine avoiding reducing Alara to tragic victim or Hercules to flawless demigod, instead crafting radical reciprocity within constraint, where trust is earned through honoring boundaries even as fate blurs them. An audiobook narration amplifies this alchemy by capturing Alara's disciplined composure fracturing into clarity, and Hercules' guarded intensity revealing warmth beneath vigilance, making listeners feel seismic shifts of souls learning some legends can only be rewritten when you stop letting gods define their validity. What elevates this beyond typical romantasy fare is portraying mythic intimacy as somatic practice rather than romanticized tragedy, with Alara confronting how heroic culture equated worth with utility, while Hercules creates sanctuary where her contradictions exist without diminishment, their relationship evolving through shared silences during starlit vigils, bypassing performance, rhythms protecting both spiritual integrity and psychological safety, and mutual defense against deities mistaking tenderness for weakness, supported by fellow mortals encoding suppressed grief, nymphs carrying intergenerational weight, and the ancient land itself absorbing millennia of unspoken bargains, reinforcing that in extraction-based systems, tenderness toward process is technique, and presence is sustainable resource, with labors mirroring emotional attunement and divine blessings becoming metaphors for earned trust. For audiobook listeners, this production is immersive descent into sacred reckoning, with narrators embodying Alara and Hercules with remarkable distinction, sound design anchoring existential stakes through distant lyre melodies, rain against temple columns, and hushed breath syncing with moments of clarity, pacing mirroring mythic cadence from deliberate reflection to surging awakenings, ultimately redefining Greek romantasy by centering female epistemology within heroic frameworks, and affirming that sometimes the most powerful act is choosing to heal rather than conquer, honoring whole self even in landscapes shaped by fury.